Alright folks, we're over here by the house again, and this lake is coming down fast. I mean, it's lower than I've ever seen it. But anyways, we're going to do a little challenge today. My little brother Matt, he is fishing Lake Harding, local lake close to the house where I grew up. The lake where I really learned to fish. It's a very diverse lake, but anyways, not a lot of big fish in that lake. There's quite a few 5-pounders, but you got to really know where they sit up. So it's probably gonna be a fair fight with me being up this Hiawassee. I don't really catch a lot of big ones, and him being on Hardin, he don't really catch a lot of big ones. But anyways, if you want to check his channel out, it's Matt Welcher. Right now he has a lot of Fortnite videos on there, he said, but soon gonna be posting some fishing videos, and he should upload the one from today there, but we'll see about that. But anyways, let's get this boat ready and get this thing wet. I'm telling you right now, that ride scared me to death. A lot of the river rats don't know what I'm talking about, but a lot of times whenever there's a lot of current, it's actually easier to run a shallow river because you can see, with the current, you can see what's under the water, because it'll boil underneath the surface, and you can tell almost exactly how deep stuff is by what the boil looks like. And back there, but I ran across one that looked like there was a rock right under the surface. I mean, it was like identical to what it looks like with rocks right under the surface. And I just turned the motor up high. When you let off the gas, the motor will trim up higher. So I put it in neutral and turned the motor way up where I was actually spinning out, and then drifted over it and tilted it back down. But it scared me pretty good for a second there. Golly, came off. That was a good one too. That one would have put a hurt on you, Matt. That was like a 2 3/4. A lot of you probably know, well, a lot of you probably don't know, but a lot of people that fish with me know that I use a Trocar TK130 flipping hook religiously. And I saw this jungle hook lay in the box when I was retying a while ago, and I said, you know what, let me try that Owner jungle hook. And first bite I get on it, I lose. So that's why I throw a Trocar TK130. Do I think I would have caught that fish on Trocar? I don't know for sure, but I know I didn't catch him on this hook, and that's enough for me. But oh well. Finally put one in the boat, man. It's been a while out here today. Kind of figuring out what's going on though. The first one I got, I was really in slack water, and this one's really in slack water. So a lot of times when the water's real cool like this, the fish kind of want to get out of the current. They don't want to sit there and just have to just pound it upstream all day. They like to get out of the current a bit, and they do that when it's colder or when it's muddy. They don't really want to be in that crap, swimming too hard all the time. But anyways. First one I lost about 2 3/4. It was out kind of the same place, and that one I just lost out of a little place where the water was real slack. So maybe we're on something. This right here is hands down one of the best flipping baits ever made. It's a Berkeley Havoc Pit Boss, and it's really, really good in clear water. I love it around the spawn. Love it always. Really, it's really, really good one. How about that one? I didn't even pay attention to that, but I just somehow got my line tangled over that limb, and when I was reeling it back up, he came up and bit it on top water pretty much and ran out with it. Flying fish. I'll put that as my title. That'd be a little bit of clickbait. Flying fish on Lake Chickamauga. Golly, man. I wish I could transfer that bite into y'all's hands right now, sitting at home, because I'll have to be, dunk. I mean, he would run with it for 200 yards before he hit it, man. He had a full head of steam. That was awesome. It just like, dunk, my line just completely slack. And then that's what was on the other end. It's supposed to be about 3 pounds bigger than that. Put some pressure on old Matt Man there. They're little, but man, I love to set the hook. Goodness gracious, that's awesome. I absolutely love to set the dadgum hook. I don't care if they're that big or not. And I know that there's no big ones up in this river, but every time they bite it like that and I set the hook for a half a second, I always think it could be a big one. Because that's what keeps us coming back, ain't it? Very, very cool. Man, I love it up here. Why did I not come up here for so long? It's awesome. Now this right here is flat out my element. That's just so cool. I like having 4 foot of line out and snatching them straight into the boat. Absolutely phenomenal. That was really strange. I was adjusting my reel to let my bait sink when I picked up one of the fish had it. Out in the middle of nowhere. Felt like a good one too. Hard to Ooh, beaver. When I said that with that fish, a beaver took off running down the bank and jumped in the water. Scared me for a second. I let him eat it for a long time, man. That was a poor form there. These fish up here, these fish are so pretty. Like, every one of them just absolutely beautiful, thick, pretty colors, no sores on them. And there's a lot of them. I just want to catch me some 3.5, 4 pounders. So I've been cranking for a while now. Picked this little flipping bait up and only made a few casts and caught one, so obviously I don't got the right color crankbait for the issue. These fish up here do not really feed on shad. I'm sure they eat some, but they primarily eat bluegill. And all the crankbaits I brought are either white chartreuse or red. I don't have any of my good bluegill color ones. So that's, I guess, imitates the bluegill better than anything I've got. So that's what I'm throwing. Bluegill and craw.
There are so many incredible people out there. People with vision and drive and smarts. Stronger hearts. And all they do to change their world.
Unfortunately, that's about as big a fish as I'm catching today. So I'm making it real easy for Matt to beat me. Maybe 1.25 pounds. Third bite in that tree. Don't know if it's the same fish or not. But I did just lose one. The one I lost was a little bit bigger than this one. Little bitty one. Alright, so I'm going to have to give a congratulations to Matt. I'm pretty sure, unofficially calling it, I think the biggest fish I caught today, didn't weigh it, because I thought I was going to catch at least one over 2 pounds. I'm pretty sure the biggest one I caught was probably like 1.6 pounds, 1.7 pounds. So anything he caught, pound and a halfer, he definitely won. But anyways, came up here, got a bunch of bites, had a lot of fun. This place is absolutely awesome. You can see how low it is right there right now. It's a very, very cool place to fish. Right now the current is ripping and you flip in them trees and they hit it like they got a baseball bat and they're waiting on it. It is absolutely the most fun way to fish. Just kind of disheartened catching so many little ones, but hey, I came out here today to catch fish and that's what I did. Anyways, I'm gonna leave a link below to Matt's channel. Probably gonna put the fish catch that he caught, if he got it on video, at the end of this video, so you'll see the winning fish catch right after this. Leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Check out Matt Welcher, and the link's in the description. See y'all.